Hey signers! In this video, Sarah and I are going to teach you rules for having a conversation in ASL, complete with examples. So let's learn how to sign conversations. All right, first let's start with the appropriate ways to get attention. Now, there are 4 ways that we can get attention. The first one, by waving like this. The next one, tapping the table, just like this. The next, tapping their shoulder. And then the last one, turning on and off the lights for a larger group. All right, let's first look at waving. So it might look like this. So what does tapping on the table look like? Now tapping on the shoulder. And last, turning lights off and on. And it gets the attention. Now remember, don't tap them really hard like this. You wouldn't like that, right? No. And what about,
That's boring.
yes, they can see, right?
Simple. We cut quick.
Yes. And then, no, we just slight little tap.
You don't have to get the attention of them people.
Right.
Just don't make it harder to yourself. Don't hurt yourself.
Right.
Try to get the attention. Just simple. Simple.
Do you have a preference of attention?
This one, talk about tablets. Just simple. There are to choose often. Just depends on the situation. Like, if my daughter's upstairs, I'm downstairs, and the boy you see a tablet, she'll be if I'm close. The whole hug. So I look up. Oh, my classroom teaching sometimes hit them. Other teacher has my coworker across the hall. If I have a emoji or something and it's hurry, she will come about with my bag, the door bag, because he can be in plan. She will help. One time.
Not.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's so just simple.
Perfect. Yes, I think those are great points to let people know the appropriate way to get attention.
Yes, sometimes if I'm in my classroom alone and I'm busy and I'm talking to the door, I always tell the door that no one has time. So my friend T2 comes in, Mr. Hey, lad. So there she goes, and back to my job.
Yes,
Yes.
it's perfect.
But my favorite is time. It doesn't bother me the time, but it's coming. I'm used to it. So it doesn't typically I can see someone before their time. So time doesn't happen. Time to see it.
Right. Yeah, I get that. You already have the attention before the tapping. Yes. Okay, rule number 2. Many people ask, do I stare at the hands? The answer is no. You actually look at the person's eyes. and you can still see everything that they are signing. We'll show you what we mean. Notice right now what I'm doing is I'm looking at her face. I'm showing that I have her attention, right? And I'm giving her my attention. And I can still see everything that she's signing, right?
Right, from the side, you don't look at the hands. You look at the peripheral vision, but you're looking at the face, the eyes. So I want to do expressions by the thing down his side. You know what is signing by the way that move when it connects to your face.
Yes, that's exactly right. You don't feel like you're, missing part of the conversation. The facial expression is so important, which that brings me to rule number 3. Okay, what we were just talking about, that facial expression is so important. That way it gives feedback in the conversation. The signs like, oh, I see, or a head nod, or even a head shake, and then facial expressions like, or all of those are so important to giving feedback in a conversation. So this is what it might look like. Okay, so notice whenever I was giving that feedback to you, I was doing facial expression and signs, right?
Right. And the dev always needs to look for the feedback from you with expressions that the conversation going is if you don't. The dev here will just take me about bring you. Dev need feedback because hearing people I think Megan. That's the dev feedback. We have an expression to be played that,
Yes, that's exactly right. I was thinking the same thing from like a hearing perspective. It's the oh, that we hear as feedback, but you need the expression to know that the person is understanding you, that is following you.
Need help and current that conversation keep going.
Exactly. Now, rule number 4, don't look away. When you hear something as a hearing person, don't break eye contact in the middle of the conversation. It's honestly rude. If you hear something while you're having a conversation, let that person know, point to it, so that way they know what is happening as well. So it might look like this. Did you see that? A made-up sound happened. And I let her know that something was happening before breaking eye contact. So that way we could have a conversation.
Yes, it is so important for you to explain why you have to break the conversation with them. People can hear what's happening. So, for to be polite and have a conversation with a deaf, if you hear something, before you heard the next plan was happening. Yes, for example, I happened up to about 12 with my friend and other teacher I travel with. She's hearing, but teachers ASL too, so we'll be singing on them a plan together. So she tried to put her words. Yeah, to put it words, so it was important for her to achieve. Then we went back to our conversation.
Right. That's a perfect example of just like times that there needs to be interjections.
Yes. That happened after the trip. We were having a conversation. One of the students would say something, and my friend about always got me to the different sounds. And when we go into the museum, she'll be saying, oh. If she knew the song, she would. The song.
Just additional things that benefit you.
Yeah, things like that goes a long way.
Yes. Sarah, thank you for helping me out today. There you have it. 4 rules that you can start using in conversations. Now that you have learned these rules, you can take the next step and learn some signs for having conversations. Here's a video that's perfect for your next step. And until next time, keep learning how to sign.